Performance Tips with Josh Foster. Sponsored by Pontiac, official vehicle of the Vancouver 2010 Olympic Winter Games.
Well, it's beautiful, soft, green snow conditions today. Gonna have to be aware of where my feet are. So when the snow is really soft like this, if I push a bit too hard on the edge, that downhill foot's gonna trail behind me. Watch this here. If I really push on the edge, see my downhill foot, that's the foot on the outside of the turn, kind of falls behind me there. And I get a bit ahead of my feet, and that's no good. What I want to try to do is I want to try to have my feet underneath me the whole time. That's much better for balance. Let's go up for a few turns, and I'll show you what I mean. So here's a real simple exercise that you can do to help keep your feet underneath you. I'm just going to try to keep my toes as even as I possibly can all the way through the turn. So that middle part of the turn, we call that the fall line. So right when you're facing down the hill, if you can keep your toes even, just like that, that's going to help keep your feet underneath you. So when you get in these soft snow conditions, you're going to be better balanced fore and aft or front and back. Let's try a few more turns like that. So right through the middle of every turn right there, I try to keep my toes lined up, right beside one another. So right through the center of each turn, I try to line my toes up so they're side by side, and that keeps my feet right underneath me. You know, there's a lot of pressure at the end of a ski turn that makes this downhill foot trail behind you a little bit. Really hard to kick that forward, so all I'm going to do is I'm going to pull this one back to help align my stance, keeps me in the middle of my ski. Follow along with me and I'll show you what I mean. So in this soft snow, if I'm too hard on this outside edge, you see how my foot kind of trails behind like that. A lot of pressure on that outside ski. So the easiest thing to do is not to kick it forward, but to pull the inside one back. So every turn, right as I pass through the middle, I keep my toes even. That's going to help me out with my balance. So it's a little bit easier to pull that inside foot back than to kick this outside foot up. So I hope that one works for you. Till next time, from Canada's favorite family resort, Big White here in the sunny Okanagan, I'm Josh. We'll see you.